G'day everybody, this is Mr. Oz Video 1985 here with a brand new video, and welcome to the start of a new series on the channel called Classic Movie Rewinds. So when I sit back and rewatch some classic movies from the past, specifically movies from probably the 1970s backwards, may include some ones from the 80s, but basically movies that are pre-modern cinema, which could consider as classic movies, but doesn't really matter. But in today's video, I'll be doing a double feature, which is, if you see the title of the video, is a double feature, which is a Ray Harryhausen double feature, H.G. Wells, the first man in the moon, and 20 million miles to Earth. So talking about the first one, based on legendary science fiction novelist H.G. Wells from War of the Worlds, The Time Machines. The first man in the moon is brought to life, eye-catching dimension. Basically, the story is that a brilliant and brave British science discovers a gravity, some kind of gravity thin liquid or something. Then he ends up on this gravity kind of thins on this kind of little ship he builds. In the meantime, another fellow down the road who's actually kind of comes with him on this journey, who and then his kind of girlfriend comes. So they all three of them have put this stuff on this machine or whatever, and end up going to the moon. When they get to the moon, actually that's how the story. But basically, before all that, in the opening scenes of the movie, of the thing, you see, people look like they're going on the moon for the first time. When they get to the moon, these astronauts and all that, they find a British flag, as well as a message saying we declaim this thing. We declaim this for Queen Victoria. Back on Earth, when they realise, and whoever this person was and all that, they end up finding one of the person who went on the moon, and he really tells the story how the flag and all that got on the first time. So we go back in time to see all that jazz, and we find these kind of creatures and all that over here as well. It's a fun kind of science fiction movie. And I really enjoy this one. We'll look at the disc. Well, this comes in a double feature, and so yes, I really enjoy this one. So I enjoy a lot of. I've seen most of the ones, H.G. Wells ones he made. The Time Machine. I have that digitally on my tablet computer. I can't find it to buy a physical copy of that. The even the newer version of the Time Machine, I haven't been able to find either. But I've seen like the War of the Worlds and stuff like that. So yes, so I highly recommend that one. The second one is 20 million miles to Earth. Basically this one's about, they end up going, a spaceship crashes on Earth which has humans on them, and they find it's messed in, I think they're from, on the way home from Venus, that's right. A US Army rocket ship crash landings in the Sea of Sicily, leaving Colonel sole survivor, so it seems. And a sealed container is seized from the wreckage when a zoologist and his granddaughter open it, and this little inside was a monster that has doubled in size overnight. So basically, you know, this in a container, and over the matter of only a couple of hours, this creature ends up growing and growing and growing, and things like that. Believe I had believe that I did have this one on a then, and both, I think both of these, or one of these, were both in color and format. I don't know which one it was. I know one of these was you can have them either in color or black and white. For this one as well. But I'd really enjoy this one as well. I did have this. There's a single copy of this on DVD, but I got rid of that one. So yes, really enjoy both of these ones. As I said, a lot of these, especially a lot of these ones, have both the color version and the black and white version for it. Now I think another set I have, which I think it was, I don't know, I forgot what it was both color and version. But I really enjoyed both of these. If you have seen any of these two, please leave a comment on the video. So yes. So I hope you enjoy this classic movie rewind of these classic movies. Until next time, this is Mr. Osvia 1985 saying bye for now, not forever, and I'll see you when I see you next time.